When it comes to teaching on Outschool, you're essentially a one-man show. You're in charge of creating and developing a class, putting all the needed materials together, scheduling, and setting the price. And when all that work is said and done, there is nothing worse than having no one sign up and enroll in your class. This is why today I wanted to talk to you guys about marketing strategies for your Outschool classes. Now, I know the website does provide a little help on how to increase your reach and meet new parents and families, but I want to share with you guys exactly which techniques and strategies have helped me in my Outschool career over the last 9 months.
Oh my gosh, it's been 9 months already.
Before we jump in, please make sure that you are subscribed to this channel, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I post a new video, and be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up so we can continue to please the ever-present algorithm gods of YouTube. Also, my Outschool course creation guide is now available for free instant download in my brand new Teachers Pay Teacher store. There is a link down below in the description box. Just click the link, you can download it right there on your computer instantly. You don't have to wait to be put onto a mailing list. I'll be right there for you. But without any further ado, let's talk about marketing strategies for Outschool. Number 1 is to research in-demand times. Now, let's say, for example, you're a math teacher and you teach grades 2 to 6 math, brick and mortar, and now you want to provide classes here on Outschool. Let's say that you have 3 or 4 different math classes on your enrollment roster, but no one is signing up. My biggest tip is to do some research. Let's say you have a class on addition for grade 4. Go and do some research as though you are the parent. Put yourself in the seat of the customer. Go and do some research, see when other teachers are offering similar classes, and then take note. What days are they offering and what times? Look at multiple teachers. If you are teaching a very broad class that is taught by many teachers on Outschool, take a look. Is there a day or is there a time that no one is offering your specific class? So if I were that math teacher and I had 4th grade math adventures and I did my research and I saw that 5 other teachers were offering 4th grade math, but none of those 5 teachers were offering it Monday afternoon, Thursday morning, on the weekends, you have the opportunity to do some research on the schedules, because teacher schedules are not hidden. You can go and research and see that math teacher number 1 teaches all their math classes at 3 p.m. Monday to Friday. And then you can just go and see what other teachers are offering and look to see if there are any days or any times that classes are not available. That is your sweet spot. That is where you can offer an opportunity to the learners that no one else is currently offering. This goes toward any subject you're teaching. I help a lot of teachers that have reading classes and they try to read to the little ones. They try to have like circle time. Look and see, is there a circle time that has not yet been claimed? If that's the case, go ahead and put your classes where they have no competition. Think about it. If you only offer your classes when there's steep competition to book at those class times, you're already at a disadvantage. So definitely research class times to see the best time that you can schedule your classes. Now, if the only time that no one is offering it's at like 3 in the morning, do not go teaching your classes at 3 in the morning. But the point of this is go and look and see when your least amount of competition is there on the schedule and do your best to book your classes then. Number 2 is to do stats research. Did you know when you log into Outschool and you see your portal with all of those little tabs, I'll put an example here on the screen. If you click the stats tab, scroll to the bottom, you will see your analytics for the last 90 days. One of those analytics keeps track of how many hearts or saves your families have been leaving on your classes. A heart is for if a family likes a class, maybe they couldn't take it that week or that month, but they heart it to see future class offerings. It's kind of like subscribing to a YouTube channel, but they're subscribing to a class. They'll get notified. But go to your stats page, go to the bottom, look at your 90-day track, and click on the stats. It'll show you the classes that have the highest amount of saves. Teachers, these are the classes that parents want to book with you. These are the classes that should take precedence if you're trying to up your enrollment. If I was that 4th grade math teacher again, and I saw that 4th grade math games had the most saves, I would take my advice from number 1 and put it into number 2. I would offer the class that had the most saves at times that it had the least amount of competition to get booked against other teachers' classes. But again, do your stats research. That stats tab is fantastic. It shows you which classes have been booked the most, which ones had the most enrollment, the most income for you, and the one we just talked about, the most saves, which show you what families want to see more of from you. Number 3 is to offer a 20% discount. Now, I want to give a little disclaimer. I do not think that teachers should discredit their work. They already work so hard, and history has shown us they are incredibly underpaid. I am offering number 3 as a tip purely as a marketing strategy. For me, when it's a busy time of season, I'm not seeing as many enrollments, I will go through my classes that are already on the schedule and I'll do between a 15 and 20% discount. So for easy math, if my class was $10, for 48 hours before the class, I would let it be $8. This just helps get some last minute enrollments. And this is not rocket science. This is what theaters, retailers, basically any kind of business will do to bring in more revenue last minute. I'm sure you guys have seen like when airline tickets go on sale or they have like a Black Friday sale. I try to do a 48-hour discount. Again, this is only when I want to see more enrollment. Just go in if you're okay with this. If you're not, skip number 3, throw it in the trash, wait for number 4. But tip number 3, discount your classes even if it's just for a short amount of time. For me, once that class is taught, I'll go through and I'll put the price right back where it was so I don't have to worry about it. But just something to think if you're trying to get a couple more enrollments in your class, or you have a class that you say needs 2 or 3 people and you only have 1 and you don't really want to cancel on that one, so do a discount of 20% and see what happens. For me, over spring break, I did a 20% discount for one of my classes. It had 3 learners on Sunday, the class started on Monday, and 24 hours later it had 6. I doubled my enrollment in that class. I'm going to teach that class no matter what. I'm going to put in the time and effort, so why not just do a last minute sale and try to get some enrollment in your class? Speaking of enrollment, tip number 4 is to belong to Facebook groups that share classes and or discounts. I will put groups that I highly recommend down below in the description box for you guys to check out, but there are times specific Outschool Facebook groups that are run by actual admin of the company. They'll make posts that say, teachers, do you have any upcoming classes for students ages 3 to 6? That's one post. 6 to 9, another post. 9 to 12, and then 13 to 18. And you as the teacher are able to go and put your classes in the comments, and that is where a lot of parents will go shopping. It will show them, oh, there are some classes available the week of spring break or this weekend when my child will be home. It's kind of like putting your class into like an advertisement that has been posted by an actual Outschool administrator. It is great. Some teachers will even offer that 20% off discount in the post. They'll say, hey, I've got 4th grade math. It's normally $10, 20% off for this weekend. Here's the link to sign up. This has been fantastic. When I first started on Outschool and I was talking to a lot of the admin in the main office, they highly recommended Facebook groups, particularly the ones where either an admin was running it or they were offering discounts, and parents could go and see what teachers had discounted classes going on. Tip number 5 is to ask your learners and or their families. These people are your clientele. When a class finishes, if you feel so inclined and comfortable, ask them in the Outschool Classroom tab, like, hope you all enjoyed this class. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Just curious if you have any suggestions on extensions from this class or other things I could offer on this platform. I'm always looking for ways to provide new opportunities to our learners here on Outschool. A lot of times, the classes parents recommend are some of the best selling classes, not just for me, but other fellow Outschool teachers that I talk to. A lot of them will say, yeah, one time a parent suggested that I offer this class and I did, and now it's one of my best selling classes. I'm so glad I asked for feedback. But just like people ask you to take surveys after a big purchase, ask the families, what do you guys want to see? They are the ones who are paying for this education. So just ask them, reach out, ask what they want. And if you're still watching this video, here is my bonus tip, tip number 6. Duplicate classes to offer these opportunities to other learners. Here's my example. Let's say I teach a mysteries class, ages 9 to 12, whatever subject it is, I teach this mystery class. It does so well. But I'm noticing that teenagers want to take it too, but the ages are 9 to 12. If a parent writes to me, I will let the child in the class even though they're older than 12. Now, my suggestion here is to duplicate the class. Here's the 9 to 12, copy and paste it, make a second offering. It can be the same class or you can change the material if you want to for older learners, but have the classes offered for multiple ages if the class is selling well and if it's not like a graded class. My example of 4th grade math wouldn't work because I can't see a family saying, well, Timmy's in 6th grade, let's sign him up for 4th grade math. Unless there were obviously, extenuating circumstances. But my point here is, if you have a class that is doing really well and you're so happy with it, why not offer it in some capacity, if not all, to more learners? So if you have a class that's for ages 13 to 18, why don't you go offer that same class ages 8 to 13? So the younger kids have a chance to learn and take that class with you as well. But there you guys have it. Those are my top Outschool marketing strategies. Again, those have helped me in my first 9 months as an Outschool teacher. If there's anything in particular you want to see in a video on this channel, let me know down below in the comments. Also, let me know down there what marketing strategies have worked for you, what haven't worked for you. Just let me know your feedback when it comes to letting people know about your classes and gaining enrollment. Once again, make sure you are subscribed. Give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Introducing the new fast and easy way to get access to all of my teaching resources. Welcome to my brand new Teachers Pay Teachers store. Here, you'll find a growing collection of classroom resources, including access to my Outschool course creation guide. Follow my shop and let me know in the comments if you also have a TPT shop, as I would love to follow fellow teachers on that platform as well. And until next time, happy teaching.